Yo, thank you for clicking on the video. I'm Who's Mans. I just like football. I'm here to teach you the X's and O's of the game. I'm not here to teach you the glitches and the exploits and things like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you guys are new, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you never miss an upload. And let's get into it. I've tried probably 20 billion times to commentate on this video, and these are two throwaway games that I have. Defensively, I did really well. And yeah, so anyway, going forward, I'm going to try to go through every single team. I'm going to start in California and move my way east. After the California one, I am going to use my Hawaii and then come back, start using every team going to the east. But anyway, I think this is going to challenge me to try and learn each offense and to start labbing against people instead of always labbing against the computer, because, you know, it's one thing to lab against the computer and be fine against that for dynasties, my offline dynasty stuff, but it's another thing to lab against people when, you know, hey, I want to play against people. But anyway, for the newer people that came to my channel, maybe if you're looking for like the new hot blitz or whatever, I'm not necessarily going to be showing you the new hot blitz or this one play that destroys every single coverage, because I mean, every defensive coordinator is going to find a way to slow something down, right? You know, the next innovation, somebody's going to figure out a way to slow it down. Same thing on defense. You're never going to find a defensive play that shuts everything down. If you do, you need to be coaching football. You will make millions of dollars. I'm telling you. Some general manager out there, some owner will be like, hire this man. We will be running this one play until we win the Super Bowl, because if it shuts everything down, all we got to do is score a couple points and we're winning the game. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Even in a video game, it's not like that. You know, I'm right here, for instance, I just wanted to throw this in here. I see that the nickel had inside leverage. I'm running 95. And that was already the beginning of my read. The second he got hands on him and pushed him outside, I knew that I had a catch. I just had to make the throw. But anyway, when you start thinking about football, right, and you're not trying to run a play, it makes it easier, honestly, to adjust, right? You keep wanting to run this one blitz, right? If everybody is running that one blitz and that one play that destroys everything, somebody else is spending the time to figure out how to combat that blitz and how to stop that play. But then it's, you know, when you get so used to, well, I'm going to run this one play over and over and over and make little adjustments on the thing, and then somebody figures a way to stop it, then it's like, okay, well, now you have to figure out a completely new play or a completely new offense, but you're limiting yourself, right? I have the entire playbook at my disposal, and I'm not running a play because this one particular play is amazing. I like the concepts of certain plays, right? I like concepts because I know what it's going to do to a defense. Doesn't matter if they drop 900 people in coverage. Cool, I'm gonna pay attention to that, and if they keep dropping, you know, dropping 8 or dropping 9 and only rushing 2, then I'm gonna start running the ball and make you respect the run game, right? And I see a lot of this stuff too with, man, I can't run on this defense because of this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, you got to also understand fronts. When you understand fronts, then you know what running plays are going to work best against those fronts. You know, there's certain fronts that just do better against certain runs. For instance, this bear front is better against your inside zones, right? Because you have a lot of single one-on-one blocks. Your gaps are usually taken up by the D-line, and then the linebackers can fill in over top, right? So it just makes it a lot easier, especially if you have a dog in the middle. But then you also have to think about, okay, well, this guy only runs cover 3 drop, and I just can't seem to do anything against it. And I'm actually gonna, the next video, I'm gonna break down a game I played against Texas Tech, which was my second loss. And I'm actually kind of mad I lost the game. I originally was like, Texas Tech is just a superior team, which they are. But I went back and watched the gameplay, and I was just like, wow, your boy was being really dumb. And that's one of the main reasons I lost the game. And you'll see why. I feel like I could have easily won that game. It's just because I did not pay attention, and I was stuck in my feelings in that game. And there's a lesson in life that you can take from that too, which I'm gonna have to do another Sunday sermon here soon, just from some stuff I learned. But anyway, we rambling at this point. But yeah, just when you start taking the time to learn the defense, learn offense, learn your fronts, learn to detach your fronts from your coverage, then you don't have to worry about, okay, well, I got to come out and run defense because this guy runs the ball all the time. Okay, what happens if he passes and you come out and run defense? Now you're not, you're definitely not going to do that well. Now, when you start thinking about, okay, what front is going to be best for, slowing down the run? Not necessarily stopping the run, but slowing down the run. What front is going to be best? Because then you can start putting yourself in the best position possible in general. On defense, you are guessing. On defense, you are reacting. You are not, it's not offense where it's like, I'm going to just make this guy think I'm doing this. Because, sure, you can run this crazy blitz that sacks the quarterback every time. But if I run the ball, what is that doing, right? Or you can blitz up the middle every single time, but for instance, in one of the games that I played in my dynasty mode against North Texas, they were great at stopping the run up the middle, but they would constantly give up leverage on the outside. So I'm just like, I'm going to be running outside until you stop giving me the advantage on the outside. And they never gave that up. So I kept running outside, and I ended up with 240 rushing yards that game, right? And it's simple stuff like that, right? Just looking at leverage, looking at what are they doing in general? Like, what is the leverage they're running? What are the concepts they're running? And once you start doing stuff like that, it's like, okay, well, cool. I know exactly what I need to do to stop them. And it doesn't have to be from this one formation and run this one play. A lot of times I'll run the same play from different formations, and it's not like it changes the play. It's just one of those things of, I'm running the same play, I'm making the exact same read, you think I'm going to be running something different. But if you pay attention, you might understand, hey, yeah, I've run mesh, 12 times in a row. So there's things that you need to start paying attention to, like, routes and what zones are they doing? Is he playing a lot of single high, playing a lot of double high? Is he disguising coverages a lot? Usually people have a style. Do they blitz a lot? Okay, well, if you blitz a lot, I need to do this. Maybe I'll need to start keeping my guys in to block a little bit more. Things like that. Watching this game, I remember early on I was like, okay, well, this guy is going to be trying to run with the quarterback a lot. I made a mistake here by putting the wrong end in a QB spy, and I let him get out of the pocket easier, as opposed to if I put the other end in a spy, I would have had the leverage on the outside to potentially stop him from rolling out to the outside. Now, contains in this game don't really do a great job, so it is pretty difficult. But guys, I'm telling you, man. Just, there's a ton of people, matchquarters.com, there's a lot, Coach Mackey, there's a lot of people out there that explain real football, and then you can take that and apply it in this video game. It may not be a direct one-to-one correlation, right? But I feel like for the most part now, it is extremely close. And you see, this game, for me, was very easy. There's a lot of annoying things, and I'm not going to say annoying and this guy shouldn't be doing this. I think in general for a defensive coordinator, it's annoying to go against these super mobile, athletic quarterbacks that can do stuff like that right there. Because in general, it's like, how do you slow that down? How do you stop that? It's hard. It's why Michael Vick was so feared. It's why Pat White was so feared when they played. Right? It's hard to slow that stuff down. But that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna do some more Sunday sermons here coming up. Give it to God. Definitely throw your prayer requests in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.